everyone, this is Shiori. 皆さんこんにちは、Shiori です。It has been roughly 6 months, I believe, since my last video, and it's been a really long time. But this time I decided to come back with a new video that's a little different from the ones I used to do. This is my first nail video where I film myself doing my own nails. Japanese girls love making their nails really cute and pretty. And my personal taste is simple but sparkly, so I decided this time to do white gradation nails with some silver in it. If you are interested, please keep watching. And thank you very much.
いくつ涙を流したら Every heart 素直になれるだろう誰に思いを伝えたら
I've already started with my base coat, and this is the color that I will be using to make the gradation. It is a Japanese brand called PA, and I'm going to be using a very sheer, shimmery, pearly white color. この PA という会社の白くてパールの入った色を使いたいと思います。I'm going to open it to show you exactly what the color looks like on the brush. So as you can see, it's a very white color, but you can still kind of see the shimmeriness. I'm going to apply this to about 3/4 of my nail, and you should start off with a very thin layer because this is going to be the first layer of the gradation. 爪の3分の4ぐらいに薄く塗ってグラデーションの始まりを作ります。So you just continue that for all of your nails. すべての爪をこのように塗っていきます。This is what it should look like after the first layer. The base of your nail should be clear, and then there should be a very thin layer of white on the rest of your nails. Continuing on, you're going to take the same color and apply another thin layer. So this is the second layer on about half of your nail, so that part of the first layer peeks through. 次は爪の半分ぐらいに2回目を塗ります。これでだんだんグラデーションのエフェクトを通しすることができます。This is what it looks like after 2 layers. So as you can see, it goes from clear to 1 layer to 2 layer, and then that creates the gradation effect. Lastly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the color and apply a third coat on only the quarter of my nail. So it should be roughly the tip of your nail, and this is the darkest, or in this case, the widest part of your nail. 爪の4分の1ぐらいに3回目を塗ります。爪の先が一番濃い方がグラデーションに見えます。This is what it looks like after all 3 coats. As you can see, it goes from clear to white, the white being at the tips of the nails. これでグラデーションは完成です。This is the same brand, but it is a clear color with glitter in it. 同じブランドのネイルカラーでラメの入ったクリアなカラーを使います。As you can see, there's actually some stars and moon shapes included in it, which I think is really adorable. 月と星の形をしたグリターのラメも入っています。I'm going to take this one and apply a thin layer over the entire nail, almost like a top coat. What I like about this glitter is that it's very subtle, it's not too heavy, but it gives you enough for some of that sparkle that you want. このラメは強すぎないところが私の好みです。 Sometimes it's really hard to get the shapes out, but it is very manageable. What I like about applying a whole coat on top of the gradation is that you notice that when you're making the gradation, you see lines separating each layer. So by doing this, you can blend out the lines and make a natural looking gradation. このように上から全体に塗ることで線が入ったところをぼかすことができるので、もっとナチュラルなグラデーションができます。I'm going to do that for the other hand as well. もう片方の手にも塗ります。This is what it looks like. こんな感じにぼかしたナチュラルなグラデーションが出来上がります。As I mentioned earlier, it's a little hard for this to get out the shapes. I'm going to try here to get a moon like the other hand and put it on the same finger. もう片方の手に月の形をつけたいと思います。ちょっとこういう形を取るのはちょっと難しいんですけど、なんとか取ることはできます。Another option is to use a toothpick to try and get individual shapes out. 爪楊枝なので形を取ることもできます。The next thing I'm using is these beads. They are about 0.8 millimeters big, so they're very, very tiny. 次に使うのはブリオンです。0.8 ミリなのですごく細かいんですけど、爪には使いやすいと思います。They're very small, but because they're small, they're ideal for making designs on your nails. So here I already took out some, and I'm going to be using a toothpick. 爪楊枝なので利用することができます。I already applied the same color that I used to use, the glitter that I just used actually. And I'm going to be using this as an adhesive, and as you can tell, once you get it on your nail, then they're not going to roll around because they're going to stick to it, which makes it much easier to create shapes on your nails with. ベースコートなどで先に爪を塗っておけば、このブリオンは転がることがないので、形を作りやすくなります。You can always adjust the beads on your nails to finalize your shape, and this is what it looks like. I made 2 hearts on each hand on different fingers. 両方の手に2つのハートを作りました。Next, I'm going to be using the same color to use as an adhesive. I'm going to be taking the beads and randomly putting them on the nail. 次はまたクリアなコートを塗り、ブリオンをばらしておきたいと思います。By doing this, I feel like you can get a very 3D kind of effect out of it, which I think is very cute. こうすることでちょっと 3D な感じが出せるので可愛いと思います。You can also do it for your other hand. もう片方の手にもやるといいと思います。 after that, this is what it looks like. I also decided to add a crystal in the middle of each heart, and this is what it finally looks like. ハートの真ん中にストーンを乗せて完成です。And this is the final look. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. これで完成です。またお会いできることを祈っています。見てくださってありがとうございました。バイバイ。
少し戸惑ってる